Well, Mister says good morning to y'all. It's raining. It's pouring. The old man is snoring. Went to bed, bumped his head, and couldn't get up in the morning. Well, you can tell that from outside it's starting to be fall. All of my garden is pretty much dead. I will leave it in place and take some of this fence down and let my chickens out there in it, and they're going to love it. But I'm going to have to be very careful or they'll try and get up in some of that and lay eggs. I won't be able to find them and have to toss them when I do. But you can tell that, oh, there's no chickens out here. Why? Because they have sense enough to get out of the rain when some of us don't. There's a couple now that I'm hearing the door that decided that they want to poke their feet out. But watch, when I go in, they'll come in too because they know, uh-oh, there's no mama don't have no food for us. So maybe we'll just go back in. So I got one in here. She's just trying to look for something to eat and all that hay. She don't want to lay an egg. She just wants to tear things up. Let's see what we got over here. Over here, oh, we've got just two. So pretty. She's so pretty. Look at that. In the light, she looks brown, but on camera, she looks gray. Isn't that funny? And this is my sapphire splash. We got 3 eggs here. Nobody's sitting on them or watching them. Over here we have 3 hens, and they decided that they wanted to sit in the nests overnight and poop in them, and so they get to have their own little house until they decide that they can go in the right spot and actually do their... What are they doing? What are you doing? One of them's already laid an egg this morning. So it's not that she stopped laying or anything. But the brown one, I don't know. There's something different about her. She's just not getting her feathers back, but she don't like being around other chickens very good. She don't want to be around any of them. She just wants to go hide somewhere. I don't know what that's all about. And little Hazel, look at her babies. I don't know if you can see it. It's up in her wing. It's in her wing, peeking out because it's a little bit cold. Look at both of them. Isn't that just the cutest? They said, "Oh, we hear Mama. We hear our other Mama. We got to peek out." And you know those are chicken babies, and she's duck, and they are just. She is their mother. It doesn't matter. She doesn't know what a duck baby looks like. To her, that's her babies. That is her babies. Look at them coming out now. Isn't that just precious? And she just sits there and she keeps them warm and she keeps them happy. And they jump up on top of her. It is so cute. They'll just be up there, just perched up there on top of her. And she just sits there and wags her tail. She is just so happy when they do that. So it's raining outside and everybody's in. And they got plenty of food. Some of them eat more. Some of them just sit there. We got the rabbits over there. They're just enjoying the day. I got their window open so they can get a little bit of cool air. I got a chicken over here. I had to put some wood on top of my hay because they poop on it. They get up there and they poop on it. And ick. Whenever you need the hay, it's not fun to get out because it's got poop all over it. And there's old Mister. He's getting kind of used to his little house. And then here's a whole bunch of everybody. I don't know what their deal is. They go over here and they kind of bundle up, and a lot of times they'll just stand like they're in timeout looking at the wall. It kills me. It cracks me up. If anybody needs rabbits, I got some over here that's ready to go. Looky here. There's one little boy. He's about 6 months old. And then I've got 2 over here that's about 8 months old. And then, let's see, I got two more over here. This one's about 8 months old. And I don't know if you noticed, but they've cleaned themselves up good from summer. So they've been using their water bowls and they've been taking baths. You can see them kind of like a cat. They take a bath. And this one right here, I feel sorry for him because he's about 8 months old. But this little boy in the middle right here, he is one of the very first offspring of my original two, and I call him Donnie. He's got a name. And I don't know, that boy, he is so dominant that when this one goes to sleep, you can see the side. He wets all over him. He just sprays him down good. And then this is my original. This is Poppy. He's my original. I love him. He's so sweet. He lets me pat him. Well, both of these two let me pat them. They actually love patting. So I've got two hens up here. They're doing their thing. This one right here is a great one. See, they like that fabric over them to keep that brightness out of their eyes. But they have to have 14 hours of light a day in order to want to lay. In the wintertime, they get real sluggish because they don't have very much light. So I have my lights on a timer. And they come on at 5:30 every morning. And they go off at 7:30 every night. And that way, you see a few eggs in there already. And then we got this is Josephine. Oh, she doesn't have any hair on top of her head. I didn't think she was going to live. I really didn't, because when she was a baby, the other babies pecked her hair all the way down to her dermis. And you could see, well, actually, it was past that because you could see her actual bone of her head, her skull. And I put some Vetricin on it, and she's just fine. She's just fine. So I'm going to set this down here for a second and let you watch them. How can I do that? Let's see. Oh, look, they're going outside. I will put this right here for a moment. And I'm going to go to the refrigerator and get some pumpkin guts and feed them for you and let you watch that. That's so fun. My customers are so good to me. They bring me their pumpkin guts. They carve their pumpkins out and they bring me their pumpkin guts. This way. They love pumpkin seeds. They'll get those first. So if you hear that, That noise, that's that rooster right there. Right there. I don't know if you can see him. Well, all roosters have their own little clutch of hens. And so the rooster is in charge of showing the hens what they found, what come over here, look at here what I found. This is for you to eat. I'm not going to eat it. I found it for you because you're the one laying the eggs. So you're the one that's more important than I am. So they'll go boop, like that, and the hens come running. I mean, his hens will come running and will eat whatever it is that he has found. Sometimes it's a cricket, sometimes it's a grasshopper, sometimes it's just a little blade of green grass that he found that he thinks that they might enjoy. And so they'll come out and they just have such a blast. And as you can tell, our trees are starting to turn. Some of them are, as you can tell, the leaves are totally gone. This has just happened this week. All of a sudden, it started getting cold at night. The leaves started turning, and then with the rain and the wind, they just fell off. So my chickens are going to be loving this for a while because the crickets and the grasshoppers and all the little bugs are going to come and try and hide underneath all of the leaves at night. And they'll come out here and they'll scratch those leaves and they'll be so excited. They'll start clucking, and then all the other hens will run to see if they can find what they have because they want it too. So anyway, even though it's a rainy day and it's a little bit chilly outside, it's still a great day on the farm. You guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you later.